Vanda, maybe we can start.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So you can make a. Okay. Janendra to everybody. Today we have very familiar expert who is handling our all what we say technological uh, devices for this particular program. But we know Suril Lakhani. He is with us. He is a great expert of Jainism, and he is working for Jain education with so many organizations like Jain Vishwabharati, Orlando, Pramanik Samuha, Jaina Program Owner, and Mona, etc. So he is also a good businessman. So he is working. His main business is printing, and he's working on in that field also. So we would have a very good expert to say something about the business or yoga business yoga, how you can proceed in that field also with the support of yoga. So I would request Suril Lakhani for his talk of today. We will listen to him that how we can proceed in the field of business, how we can make the yoga as a business, because that is also the concern of common people. So we will learn from him. So now, Suril, you can start your discussion.
Okay, sorry. And thank you, Vandami, for giving me such a nice introductions. And anyway, means usually whenever you already have joined this the course, you already know my name. So I'm very familiar with you all as well. We can start, right? We are learning this the yoga. And what if we can not generate any monetary benefit from it? Definitely, we are going to have a value, right, without generating any monetary benefit. Means our health and mind wellness is the greatest value we are achieving through this the course. But with this one, who are aspires to do this one as a professions in a future one, or also want to generate, hey, let me have income generations from whatever I have learned so far from this the yoga course, then this is the lecture for you as well. So what we can do and how we can start, and everything business is first things is really very big risk. If you want, if you are in risk appetite persons, yes, you can do a business, right? If you do not afraid of a failure one, you can do. Means you suppose needs to be become like a child or like a kid. uh you already have seen a kids, right? How many times they try to uh, do the stand up and be on their feet and fell down, but they are not afraid of fell down. They are taking a risk. They start crawling, they start whatever they will find out, they find it, those the things, and try to uh, get up, start to them and says, let me try it my own. He also bring his innovations into it. He try to create his own identity among you as well, even though he's also not knowing his name as well. So this one in business is like the same way. Very first things and you need to do is you need to know yourself, what kind of the personality you have, what kind of the strength you have, right? How much the time you want to allocate it, what way you want to go, how you do, what you do. Those things will be always become later part, how you do and what you do. But first things means, are you really willing to do? Because there is a Chinese proverb and they says, okay, business is a 1,000-day job. It means that the first 1,000 days you don't get anything. Gradually, it will be start. Uh, and for any kind of those the business, if you want to do or like service industries, you want to join into it, it's a attitude game, right? What kind of your mindset and what kind of you are good at. If you don't know, then I would highly recommend that there are certain kind of those are the online test. It's called the aptitude test that you do, and that will be reveal your true strength, your true weaknesses. So here we want to highlight it. What is our true strength? And we want to find it out a partnerships where our weaknesses are. And that's how this the businesses is been growing. It's it's like a mindset. Hey, let's we grow together. It's not only just the I'm growing and you are not growing. There is no jealousy will work in the long term. Uh, okay. So I would like to turn on your cameras. At least I want to know whether you are really interested. You want to generate something from it, one, right? So this one is like an any kind of those business is like in success mantras. What do you mean by the success mantras? It means that whatever the field you are, how hard you want to put yourself into it and want to get a success. Because you know that what is the biggest reward of any businessman is the success, right? That is their reward. They put their 100% into it without worrying about it, whether they will win this the game or lose that the game. And what if you are losing all? No worry, it's like an phoenix rises from the ashes. Okay, so we can start. What way you can do? So there are a couple ways you can do this the yoga training as a business one. First one, like an individual, like an individual trainer. So individual trainer, where I can fit, right? And what I need it. You already know that into if you become an individual trainer, then you need to find your niche and you also need to get an expert into it. During this the entire our 100 hour and this the yoga course, we already touch up all those the subjects. But every time you already heard that, okay, you need to be master in a certain field. You should be a master into the certain kind of those the yoga. So that is your niche. What you can show them and perform much more better way, like an Ashtanga yoga, like an vinyas. What are the things? What is your niche? You need to find it out because this one I'm talking about as an individual. If you want to do as an individual one, right? Things. Second thing, you definitely need it a knowledge. What kind of the knowledge you need it? Okay, history. Mm, okay, does my voice is pretty clear or I'm pretty audible? Okay. Uh, and if I have any issues, I can slow down, not an worries. Okay, you anytime if you have any questions, you can unmute yourself and you can ask me. So we can again in a continue, right? So for that one, you need a knowledge. So knowledge, we are divided into the total three parts. First one, history. You're supposed to know the histories about whatever the subject you are choosing it. What was their history, right? Then after the current trend, because what is the current trend? Every time people like something new, and those are the trend usually staying for 3, 4, 5 years, right? Previously, it was like people just want to treat their the diabetes. Now people try to treat their heart diseases, and future one is a mental one. So what is the trend is going on? So it's, we can say, a current market, because you want to fit into it. You want to encash what's actually going on. Okay. And third one, a future vision, right? So what are something right now that will be creating in a future demand? And for those one, not only you want to get an educations, but also need to promote it into it. So that is the knowledge part. I didn't prepare a PPT right now because I was suddenly taking, but I will definitely prepare a stepwise this the PPT and giving it to you. But yeah, it's in really easier. Then after, as an individual one, needs to be work on two things. First one is your voice. Okay, because your voice is like a magnet. uh, People would love to hear you. People would love to talk with you. Your conversations, that will be, we are including in your talk way conversations, or but I will just cover into that everything, that the subject is your voice, right? And second thing, the value you bring in. Okay, what do you mean by the value? Who can tell me? So I just want to understand, what do you understand as a value?
Something that they find useful. The the people, um, the customer finds um, something that benefits him or useful to him or her.
Okay. So, however, whenever we are as a, in a business one, we are talking about the value. So people are considered as a benefit, but in a business, that is not the value. Value, it is, it means that what exactly customers perceive it, and whether you are delivering it or not, that is their value, right? Their perceptions is your value.
Mhm.
I can simply give you an example. Everyone means right now we are wearing our glasses, right? So that the glasses, even though you have, those are the numbered glasses, but the what, which glasses you prefer? Ray-Ban, okay, Sportnica, or other one, right? Why? And this the same one, the same number glasses you are also getting in a dollar store, just a $2 box. Then why we are getting up insurance and we are buying on a bigger price one? Does the glass has much difference? Does the material cost has it much difference? Then where is the difference?
Expectation.
Okay. So workability are the same, right? Even if you are using those are the $2 one glasses and the $500 one glasses, you can still able to clearly read it out. Mhm. But here one is just the perceptions. You feel a happy, okay, feel a proud whenever you are wearing a Ray-Ban glasses.
Mhm.
So that is the value.
Mhm.
Okay, benefit is not, because both are whatever you are. Okay, I am simply putting it there. Whenever as a graduate, you, if once you become a yoga teacher, how many yoga teacher right now in this world? More than 100,000. Okay, then how you going to be survive? You need to bring your own values, right? And that the values, it is means like why uh, anyone will come to you. Okay, because each yoga is giving you the same kind of those the benefit. They already know. It's like, and why you are preferring a certain doctor? Because all doctors are prescribed almost like the same medicine, whatever the disease you have. Because first one, they treat you well, they want to talk with you. You can feel easiness, comfortness to sharing your informations with them, right? You feel relaxed with them. That is the value, and that is you need to emphasize on it. That is the value you can provide them. Okay. It's not that, hey, you have this, the problem, I have no. Do not worry about your problem. Okay. If you don't know, I can find it out for you. You joined with me, and that's the thing. So you always need to give them a value as an individual one. Then gradually, whenever you will be developing, make sure there as an individual one, a treatment is a different from different one. That is, you already know it, right? Each individual, because right now I'm talking about as an individual trainer whenever you are starting this one. Starting with is the slow space, know it, and where you can fit now as an individual one. So you can fit, you can open your own yoga classes, right? You can also join any corporate as a yoga trainer. You can join any school board like and you that you can, okay, and if the school board or if the school doesn't have a particular things for this yoga one, create a demand. Say them, hey, okay, with this one, it's strengthen memory power, it releases the stress, it's give you a much more better health. Okay, it's create an harmony level in between the students one. So those kinds of those the value you create your space if they do not have it. Because with this the efforts of those the our beloved Prime Minister Narendra Modi, now entire world is knowing about the yoga. We are celebrating a yoga day here. They have already started hearing about this the yoga, so this is the right time. You can just go as an individual way. So individual things has a limitations, and you're supposed to know what is that the limitations one. Like as a personal one, as a person, you can only run so far. And now what if I want to grow more? If you want to grow more, then there is another model. It's called a franchisee model. So how this the franchisee will work? So franchisee is working on anywhere. The first things always been comes with is the perceptions, what they are getting in a valued one. But the franchisee is also working on a branding as well. Okay. So you need to create a brand, whether the people are knowing they or they don't know. Whether you are a very new one or you are very experienced one, it doesn't matter in a brand. Because in a franchisee, people don't know Rakesh ji. People know the brand, right? In a franchisee, they know the corporations behind it and how this the corporations will running. They're running on certain rules, regulations, standards, principles. And for those one, you also needs to provide them an technological support, marketing support, okay, then a staffing stuff support, where they are getting those the staff. If somebody wants to get your franchisee, how you can, right? How you can train them, okay? And then after a controlling model, how your franchisee is doing, regular inspections, regular training courses, updations in the market. That is how this the franchisee model work. So does we can create a yoga as a franchisee? Yes, definitely. Then if you want to create a yoga as a franchisee, then who will be my clients? So who can be your client? Any school is your client, because your certificate supposed to has a value, and school can say, hey, whoever students is taking, they are not only getting this the school, but also a certificate from that one too, right? Corporate is your client. Then all the individuals who wants to learn from you, but they don't know who is this the better teacher for them, then they can trust a brand name. So all individual, that is your clients. For those one, majority franchisee initially will work on metro areas. You need to tap first start with this the big metro areas, and then slowly, gradually going down to this the smaller cities, and then that's where. But always been better start going on a big one, like New York. You can start like Chicago, like Los Angeles, okay, San Francisco. So those kind of those the big cities, whenever you are tapping it and you will start your franchising model over there are a couple of benefits you are getting it. First one, you not going to be failed over there. Why? Because you always been finding it out. If for an example, what is the populations of the New York? We can say, hey, around 20 million, 30 million, right? You cannot find 200, 300 people, they can come to your one easily out of the 20 million. So as a percentage wise, we can say 0.00001% will come, still you will survive. Second thing, uh, it will be much more easier for you to spread your brand name, because those are the who are living in a metro cities, they're usually traveling, right? They can travel, they can have a very big mouth for those the words one, they can easily spreading it out. Third thing, from the smaller one, from the lower area, they can always trust on the higher city people. Okay, so that's where. But what is the major drawback for those the franchisee? First one, very quick expansions without establishing any kind of those the process and procedures. Second, whenever if you start your expansions and if you are trapped on with this the angel investors, and you believe all that whatever the angel investors will tell you, it means that because whenever you want to go in a franchisee route, yes, definitely you need it and finances, right? A financiers. But make sure if you have a nice product, you can control those one up, right? Third one is a trust. No matter what happened and how much the losses you bear, you're supposed to keep your name very good, right? It should not be get spoiled. It should not become to any kind of those the controversy, because the one small thing and then the end of your franchisee model, people will not trust you, not now and never ever. How you can mitigate all those risks? With the strict procedure wise way. uh, that's you can do this one up. Third level, we can go much more beyond. Once you have those one up there one, then what you can do, right? uh, Definitely you can develop these things as a service one, become a big like a Baiju, as an educational institute. From this the franchisee, now the next steps is educational institute, and that provide not only yoga services but the much more bigger services. Okay, what kind of the other services it's provide? It provide a healthy food, so you can come up with this the healthy food products, like healthy juices that will be benefit with them. If you are doing this kind of the exercise, right, these are some kind of those the healthy medicines you provide them, hey, turmeric and all those one, but this will be homegrown, organic, blah, 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 something like a mint tea, haldi tea, this kind of means your now it is not only yoga is concentrated whenever you become like an educational institute. It means that now you provide them and much more other products as well, making a big strength on one. I am going to fast into it, or the pace is good.
Mhm.
Pace is good, right?
Good.
Okay. All right. So you can edit all those one into it gradually, slowly. But yes, it means that once the persons enter, they can get an wholesome experience. You're supposed to be have a very nice buildings as well, where the people will come, join, they do their experiences as well. Okay. So that is it's like an big level that you can easily go, but it's very hard to climb because to become like an educational institute, it's a bigger one. It has a better, you need it a teamwork. Okay, all the different kinds of those the teams you required: legal team, financial teams, advertising teams, marketing teams, and you can easily climb it, right? So that will be again, what is your strength? And second thing, what is your weaknesses, and how you can, that means come up that the weaknesses by uh, we can say delegating that the works to who has their strength, make them a partner. Okay, keep them in your job. Okay, give them a job and let them do their job. You are watching it, because if you want to try to do that things, you may not like it, or you may not do the well that much in a nicer way how the other person will be able to do it, right? So this one is third big level. And the fourth one, and we can say it's like a short span, but the big fame, it's called uh, online influencer. Okay. So you can become a YouTube, a TikTok influencer, and that is also a good source of revenue for you. Definitely. So first three, whatever I have talked, they have a longer life because it's joined with either with your name and your vision. The last one has a shorter life, has a shorter span, because online influencers, the typical lifespan for any of those influencers is nowadays is 3 to 5 years. And how I can be? You can do it so many different ways. For that one, you should be a content creator. Every day you can create some kind of those the content and need to be posted, right? You can also use the all other different services like and how you can increase your followers, because how many people are your followers, that's the it will generate a revenue. Okay, then what you can do, as in once you establish you have at least the 3-4 million followers, then what you can start a seminars. Now people knowing you, right, as an online influencer, people know you, so you can start seminars. Take the seminars at a different places for a couple of 2 days, 3 days, 4 days seminars. People will join you, and that seminars will be your future income sources. Okay, so this one is on a business side. uh, I didn't did the deep dive into it. I just give you an overall view how you can do it. And if you want to choose or any of those one you want to know, we can do the deep dive. So now the floor is open, and if you have any questions, what you can do.
Suril Bhai, one question comes to mind is
Mhm.
how long does it take to establish a business like this? Like you described 4 different levels. Of course, to reach that highest level, it takes much longer. But
No, so actually, it is in a totally entirely opposite way. Okay, so if you want to start a franchisee business, right? How you can and how long it will be take? I will simply say, if you want to start a franchisee business, it will take at least maximum 2 to 3 years. You can start a franchisee business. Rather than if you want to start an individual training one, it will be takes around 4 5 years, and then the greater one.
how is that? Individual, you have your influencing one person at a time. I mean,
Yes,
you're basically teaching it to one person at a time. It slowly grows over time.
yes.
So
It's
In
what?
a
also
franchisee, it's like an you are selling a branding, right? You are selling a brand. In a franchisee, people don't know who is Rakesh ji.
Mhm,
Okay, so there are the two ways to do it in as a franchisee one. Once the Rakesh ji is become a very famous one, they are doing this the yoga, like Ramdev ji Baba.
mhm,
Whenever they did it, they started this the yoga for almost like 20 to 25 years, and then gradually they will started their Patanjali brand,
mhm,
Hmm.
and they grown up, right, for that way. So either you can means what they did it, they converted that individual availability to the franchisee model, or not to the corporate model, because now we can say whenever institutes wise, I already told you, they provided now all this the different services, products, yoga services, medical centers, blah blah, that will become under the one umbrella. uh, okay, so that way you can grow if you want to have that the bigger path you want to do. But the franchisee, whenever I will say, it will be take around 2 to 3 years. Why I'm telling you? Because for that one, you need to mainly focus on a branding. What's the brand and the brand value we can give it to you. Franchisee model is more based on a process, procedures, training, staff, right? Perceptions, locations, that are their main thing. Whenever the individual one is entirely different, it's like and you are just doing a one person, one school. Okay, there are the very few people, and over there you can easily play around. Okay, if they do not like this one, fine, we can change it. But rather in a franchisee one, no, those are the rules. If you cannot follow, we cannot cooperate with you. Tata, bye bye. We
mhm,
are not compromise with our process and procedures and policies. You understand,
mhm,
right? So both are the uh, different world entirely. So that's why if you want to start this the franchising model, it will be much more easier. But what you need it? You need a branding team. You need it a legal team. Okay, you need a marketing team. Over there, your individual skill over the yoga
all
has
that important.
less weightage,
Mhm, mhm,
right?
mhm,
Rather than the interperson what we can say trait. Okay, for that one you also need to find it a financiers, okay, who can finance you. You have an idea, you have a business plan, you can propose it, hey, this is the something we are bringing it out, and let's push it out. We will be trying out at one places, and then that the place is like a role model one, with this the big pocket over this the investors is behind you.
mhm,
You show them in one success, and just straight out. If you want to take your branch, yes, we'll provide all the services with you. Because in a franchisee, you are not providing them just the yoga services, right? You provide them as staff who can teach them, and who is available for them, and they become a trainer for their who handle their branches, right?
mhm,
But then you provide them in marketing services, you provide them in financial services, you provide them and all kind of those the logistics, like and how can keep their records, okay, how can they enhance, you can provide them in to their the particular market insight one. So for that one, You have your marketing team as well. For an example, if somebody wants to open in an Miami area where you are, right, then their demand, their locality, their mentality is different than if somebody wants to open in a New York one. So with your, whenever you give them a franchisee, you can give them all your marketing research as well. Hey, these are the clients. You contact them, you tap in into it. This is the plan. I am going to support in a marketing web, means I am giving you advertisement like this way. I am with my corporate connections. We are following it up, and initially we'll provide you this kind of the supports. These are your growing strategies. You train them in an individual one, right? And where, in which model you are train them? You train them in a business model wise, not on yoga wise, because the yoga wise you're providing them a teacher, a staff. So franchisee model is entirely different zone than the individual one. Individual, as an individual one, you needs to become an expert into your niche, whatever you want to do,
Mm.
right? You know the full know-how, not from the history to the future one, right? You also has to be a soft skill as well, interpersonal relationship skill, because those are the, because you are dealing with is the individual. You provide them and values why people will come to you. It is not about because you are doing this yoga and this way you can be a treat. No, that is not the value. It means that yes, if you are come to me, I will giving you a relief, right? Your stress level will be gone. What is your worried? Why you are worried? Okay, let me give you relaxations, right? Okay, so that kind of the stuff value, they're supposed to be getting it with you. They feel whenever they will come to you, they feel like and they are coming home, because and you are particularly finding it out if you are concentrating on like an okay a group between 60 and above one. So what actually they are doing in a US one, they are almost like a lonely, they do not have anyone to talk with.
Mm.
Okay, so over there is like a more less exercise wise but more talking. They
Mm.
want to say something of that one, and once they start talking with you, you feel them, hey, you are easy to go, you listening them, give them a well treat, blah blah something, they become your permanent customers. So that is the individual wise one, while the corporate is a different ball game.
Mhm. But anyone with enough resources can start a franchise. They don't need to be
Yes,
yoga experts,
no, you don't need to be yoga expert, only you need to know the market,
right?
right?
Yeah.
Because for that one, you need to do the research, that the idea how you can bring that the franchisee model into the market one. Where is the need? Because for that one, you need the investors. And what the investor needed? Investor always need a return. How much, if I'm investing something in your business, how much the return I am getting it, right?
Mm.
And so means it means that in your franchisee model, how actually how much it can generate that the values means like in a monetary terms,
Mhm.
Mm.
and what is YOY, year over year, a growth rate, at what growth rate it will be, and in which demographic. Those things you just need to know why it is, because as a yoga expert, whenever you are as a yoga expert, you know what things can be sell well. That's only needed for. It means that your own homework to start a franchisee is much more. That's why I'm saying it's required 2 to 3 years. Why? Because almost like a 1 and 1.5 year is just to understand that the market. Sometimes I will say, hey, it's take a 4 or 5 years. If you don't know about the how this the franchisee work up there, take any franchisee you okay you want to go into that the field one, like an yoga is an educational field, so take an educational fields franchisee, know how the franchisee world is working. what you need it, how you do it, right? What are the difficulties they are facing it? And that give you an experience. Just get an experience. But any kind of these things, I will simply say it takes at least 5 years, okay, 5 to 10 years. That's why I'm saying 1,000 days minimum. I hope, Rakeshi, I made your doubt pretty
Yes,
clear
yes,
one, right?
yes. I was just trying to weigh out pros and cons of each setup.
So I will simply say, as a individual one, if you lose something one, you are not losing too much.
The risk is low, investment is
Very
low,
low,
but the
right?
returns
What
are
you can
also
lose it.
low.
You can just not getting your fees, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, but the satisfaction level may be the highest as a yoga, because I'm learning, I'm providing service, so the feel good factor is probably higher with an individual trainer, because I'm fulfilling people's needs and they feel happy, and because I'm directly involved, makes me feel happy.
So
The franchise, you're too far removed. It's a business.
it has a different perspective. If you want to reach out to this the broader uh, audience, franchisee model,
Yeah,
okay,
make money. Yeah,
because over there you can satisfy so many people as well.
that's true.
Like Aloha right now is just doing all those some mathematic one. You already know that one up, right? So many students are going over there and they are say, hey, from my one we have only trained 10,000 or 15,000 students a year.
That's
They
true.
satisfied it, right? So means yes, both has. Because why I'm telling you means it is always been up to your vision. See, these things is start in your mind, right? Whatever you see in your mind and where you want to see it, where once it will be start growing it and where you want to see it. That's always been depend. If you just want to say, hey, I am just doing my practices and with this one, if somebody is getting benefited, let me do. And I have a small source of income, I'm fine, individual, right? But for individual one, you should be a master. Okay, whatever you are doing, you find your niche and get it through it.
Yeah.
Okay, it means that the person cannot about to challenge you. You should be like a pro into that one. Hey, I know these things, but this is I know with the hardcore one.
What model would you call Saurabh? There is a online this program yoga.
So we can also call an that means online influencers one, so that you can always do it. But over there, you should be very patient one, right? Why? Because your income generation starts after your followers will reaching more than 100,000, at least from after a million one. Then and then you can start seeing that something is literally sustainable will coming from that one. It means that whatever the content you constantly give them should have more than a million view. And you always need to put constantly newer way. That is also a really nice one. Many people are doing online influencers ones, right? And for that one, how you can for that one you also needed an initial investments, like you need to buy certain kind of those services. They immediately start more viewing, that they are randomly generated. They will be helping it out to be spread your words, more followers. They will help you to join your means increase your followers. And then once you reach into that level one up there, then over there, you can also start a subscriptions model as well. Hey, be a member. Okay, pay 10, 20, $30 a fee. And we have a special classes for you and just for whoever is my paid member group. But to keep that one unsustainable, you always need to give an free classes. Always been. Over there, a few things, few benefit. From that one, people are getting that the benefit and they will subscribe you. And then after it's become your memberships, right? And subscriptions is become your permanent income or revenue generator, we can say. So online one, content creator is like, and just see about how they do what they do.
Yeah, I think that Saurabh has a lot of followers. Over, I mean, every time, and we actually got influenced exactly the same way by going in for that 1 month of free classes or whatever. And we started and we were doing it regularly and it was really good, actually. He's actually really good. I do like him.
Yeah.
And then we joined. We paid the subscription, thinking we'll continue. But you know how it is, you start getting busy and doing other things, and now we hardly do it. It's like, but he influenced us. He definitely influenced us. And
yes.
I mean, I hear your story, Suril, that you have to know, you have to be a certain kind of person to do that. Like, you have to know yourself. I think that, like you said at the beginning, first know who you are and what your vision is and where you want to go. And if you have that as a vision, then yes, that would be, and if you're the kind of person. I'm thinking this Preksha meditation and the health benefits of it, I think, is already providing a niche in your individual pursuit. I don't know if you agree or not, Surabhi, but I feel that just because it's different from a lot of what the other yoga people provide, they all are doing it for exercise, to be fit and to be healthy, that kind of thing. But this goes one step more. It actually has programs for specific conditions that we're going to learn about later. But I think that's where we'll not find business, but I think find a niche of expertise.
However, I'm just thinking, right? We have almost like this more than 7 billion people in this world. Okay. And if you are just tapping 0.001%, okay, and then still that value comes in a millions. Okay. So anything you can bring it up. But the way you bring up is the most important thing.
We'll give more
People
numbers.
can just sell regular dirt. Okay. You need to create a perceptions. Okay. If they do not have it,
Right.
create it.
Okay.
Create a value around it. And then you sell it. Okay. They want to pay. Okay. They are not paying you for what it actually do, but they are paying it to you what they actually see and how they see it.
Yes. So
I'll
that's
simply tell you a story. So after the Second World War, what happened? Because in a brandy, that means a liquor one. Okay, so on that time there are many those kinds of the brandy and liquors up there, and Shevas is also one of them as well.
Okay.
So as soon as the Second World War ended, and it was a horrible time for the entire world, because many countries and many people has not only lose their job, okay, market were down, economy were down. So what the other brandy brand they did it, they reduced their prices of their liquor to almost like a half. Okay. So Shevas was selling the same brandy, same taste, same everything. But what they did it, you know that? The Shevas increased their price to the double or to the triple one. Same branding with this a little bit different packages. And because people say, hey, they are selling like 3 times more pricey than we are regularly getting it, it has something different. Same test, same everything, nothing change. Just a little package change, bottle change, but the
Wow.
price 3 times change.
Wow.
And that create their value. And from there one, it's going into it.
Incredible. Yeah.
Right? Okay, I will simply tell you. You want to go point A to point B, and for that one, you need a car. Okay, so how many brands you already know in a US one? Nissan, lowest value. Okay, Bentley, highest value. What they do? They are also doing the same thing from one point A to point B. So
Correct.
Prexa is giving you the same benefit. You need to create a perception around it, create a value around it, and that you want to sell it, not the benefit.
Not the benefit. Interesting. So good. Very good talk, Suril Bhai. Very good
You
talk.
understand it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how much the material wise it has a cost? If you're making a Bentley and if you're making a Nissan, couple thousands, not more than that. What is the price difference?
Hundreds of thousands.
Right?
We
And
know,
why
we
people
know.
are paying that price?
Just perception.
Because they needed an exclusiveness. They need it. Okay, and that's what you are charging them. Let them. You are creating your brand as a value one. Okay, and that is a difference between individual one and a franchisee and all other one. Over there, brand speaks. Here one in individual one, your face speaks. Right? So franchisee one, tomorrow you are there, you are not there, doesn't matter. Tomorrow you will getting a big nice buyer, sell them out, franchisee, start new one. Individual things you cannot do. You should be there like a Saurapai, right? Means, okay, what after that one, if the somebody else will replace them, do you think that they have the same kind of those followers are there? No.
No.
Okay, there everything will be died pretty soon. So online influencing and individually, it's always been individual, but I will showing you those are the two different paths. Because first one, you need to create everything something new, bring it out, constants, persistence, that's required in an online creation ones. While the individual one, it will be going according to your pace.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank
No
you.
problem. Any other question?
No, I think your school-based thing sounds good, but you have to make it happen, right? I mean, the school boards are not going to be interested unless you have a package to. I mean, they never have any interest in a lot of things.
They will. You need to try hard, create a value, and then present it.
Right.
Okay, for that one, okay, a small schools will not try out to find out. My son was going in a Lake Highland.
Yeah.
Very top one, where the rich people are come over there. Go over there, offer it. And from there to go.
And then go to the public school. Okay.
Okay.
That's a good idea. No, you're right, because that's the clientele that you're looking for, right? They're the ones that will be interested. The higher market clientele.
Yeah.
Yeah. So business is that's why Rakesh, why I'm saying from there to come down.
I think he's cutting out.
So.
Today's the voice is breaking.
Yeah, Surabai's voice has been breaking a little bit. Now it's
He's talking from Mexico, from USA.
No, I think he's here.
No. I am here.
Oh, okay, there he is.
But I don't know. If whatever the voice was break, you can tell me. Now I can repeat that the part
No, no,
again. Not an issue. That's why I try to speak slowly. So
yeah. The
This
internet
last
is
bit you just
frozen.
froze.
Yeah.
I don't know what you said at the
okay.
end.
So
With the
whatever the
school.
last things I told you is like an see the business is a different ball game. Sometimes it's not always when you start from the here to go there. No, sometimes you have to just start from the top
Up and
and
work
then
down.
come down.
Okay.
Just think about it. Okay, means how is your vision and where you want to get it,
Mm.
and where you can find an audience easily. You
Mm.
can easily find an audience where they have no worries about to paying you money.
Yes.
Top one.
Right.
Okay, a smaller one in a public school one. If you say, hey, I'm charging you at, okay, for an example, right? Our classes, our class value is more than the $9,000
Mm.
minimum,
Mm.
right? Think about it. Uh, as a yoga teacher, what would be a per hour your charge for the per students? $30 minimum is the starting.
Mm.
So in your class, you have a minimum 5 students. I will just start $150 per hour. How
Mm.
much we are charging here per hour for the 200 hours? Zero, I will say, compared to that, the revenue comes. Okay, it's like an free off. And still we need to convince the people.
Right.
Different one. No, this is not how the businesses works. Okay, sorry about this one,
No, that's
but yes, think about it.
you're right.
From here now onwards means first things, any business is always been first born in your mind, in your vision. Okay, over there is a incubation things that developed it. So many things comes up there, and then gradually it will be come out in your talk, in your likings, and
Mm.
then gradually it will be spread.
Mm. Cool. Thank
So
you.
we have very young student. So Pari and okay, any question, Pari?
No, no, this was pretty self-explanatory. Thank you. I liked how you gave the tiers of and scaled everything out. It was very, very helpful.
Mhm.
I, I'm actually looking forward to the presentation that you put together. So it'll be great to have something like to reference back to. Thank you. Thank you
Sure,
so much.
definitely. It will be take little bit 2-3 days because I have just started. So and then
Oh,
after I'm going to put it up that the I'll just put it up in a point wise one presentations wise uh in a brief one. But if time permits and whatever the model you literally want to understand, and we can go and deep dive it because each and everything is like in their own world. Okay, and we can easily go on hours and hours on one subject, how to do in much more details, right? So that's how it has been. I in this lecture I try to give you an overview
Mm.
about what are the different options you can do.
Mm.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Seriously, thank you for taking the time to, yeah, give the lecture today. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay,
Dr.
Vandami.
Suril, for your wonderful tips or outlines of your talk. And yes, it is a really very different field to develop anything in the business field. It is not easy, a task, very risky. So yeah, but yes, those people who are interested, they should also know that how we can develop this yoga in the field of business. So your guidance will help them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vandamiji, to provide me such a nice opportunity. And I really enjoyed, that means this is, we have a nice, I can say, a family up here one, because after passing almost like 8 week, right? And every day we are meeting up
Mm-hmm.
it's become like a family. So
Mm-hmm.
so even whatever I wish it after this course is over, stay as a family. Let's make a group
Mm.
and always been. And
Definitely.
this win is designed in such a way because Dr. Naina Mehta, Dr. Devendra Mehta, Vandami put it such a hard work behind it. It is just not for Josardas, the 200 hours one, but they want to give you lifelong relationships behind it. Okay.
Absolutely.
And however, any success, you cannot individually win a world, right? You need a team,
Mhm.
and that the team can uh, bring. Okay. So this is the family is a one a team. Family is what is the family? Family is a team. And we all are here with this the different expertise. We can utilize ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So Rakesh ji, this is however you want to start, right? Where I can start? We can start from here itself. This is our platform.
Mhm.
We have all those the different experts. Wherever, if the persons want to try, you can start try it here. Do it. Okay, present it
Mhm.
and say it's like in family talk. We everyone put their own ideas up here when they give you suggestions. Take it, experience it, experiment it, right? Change it. This is a continuous process. And definitely, I definitely want to see you all into in a future one somewhere in a literally higher level. So, and I wish you everyone all the best for it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I think you gave us a vision. Like, I was just thinking we were just doing this course for me personally to improve myself. But now that you've presented this, it gives us a very big vision how we can apply it in and just believe in yourself and the confidence. Like, I was even afraid of teaching all of us over here. How are we going to go and, teach a whole big class? But I think once you have that confidence and that vision in mind, you can work towards it. So thank you so much for doing that.
Shidanti, I just want to say thank you for what you just said. Just that the vision and having the confidence is a very beautiful reminder. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think Samani ji's
Yes.
this is really incredible because हम लोग तो ऐसे level पे सोच ही नहीं सकते हैं कि um, what you're presenting it to us. So I was just limiting it to myself. I'm getting the knowledge for myself, but to share it with others and to share the benefits of Preksha Dhyan is really incredible. So I definitely look forward to my next chapter, I think. Yeah.
uh, अभी क्या है कि अभी जो पूरा वर्ल्ड है ना, they are right now awareing about the yoga. They have already started a word yoga, right? This is the right time to start. If you want to start
Mm.
something, you want to grow in a beginning one, yes, do it before some other person will come and then they that take that opportunity. So who will be a winner? Who is start early will be a winner. You can start it. Don't worry about it. Okay, whatever happen. What's the ultimately we lose it? Nothing, zero. Our time. That's it. So
Mhm.
no worries about it. Okay. If
Yeah,
you want to
thank you.
start it, start it.
Yeah. Anything Dr. Devendra wants to say?
No, I was enjoying the conversation. I think the whole purpose here is to enable people to spread the learnings that we got from Samjit from Chair Pragya. And to spread that requires business mentality. Education does so much, but business mentality is what it means. We will reach people who are at any age, not just young. And so what Suril Ji did is to present a vision of how you could engage a wider audience in different ways. And maybe so many of us would take different paths to achieve that. But I think it almost becomes our duty to spread it. And I think we make it business viable, it'll last, it'll sustain, it'll grow. There are many models that work, but even then, select people will find their way to that model. Very committed. But this is the business model, we make it like a high street, common on the available to everybody. This is a model that we create to everybody, not just people very committed. And maybe you can entice more people to join. So in many ways, if it's business stable, like Suril says, and has its own self-sustaining funding, then you can spread pressure much faster than waiting for people to come who are willing or motivated, which will always happen. This model, I think, spreads it a much wider way. So I like that. I think this is a good provocative thinking of how to make it. And because of business stable, it won't survive. I think this is a way to make it survive. So of all the people, let's have 100 people, maybe 2, 3 are spiritual, 2, 3 will probably join. But the majority are just lost in the world. But they still want to improve. And maybe that to tap into that majority, we've got to sell, we can brand it, market it in a way that they'll get attracted, and maybe they'll find that path. And that to find that path is difficult. They don't go to temples, don't do this, how to get them engaged. So I feel that we might hit a note today where perhaps there's ways to engage that population. Of the 100, they're going to be maybe 40, 50 we can tap into in some way if we sell this in a way. And I like the idea of branding rather than worrying about content. Content is important, but it's how we sell it. So I think that branding, marketing is a piece that we do need to work on, even for this particular course, but thereafter for individuals who want to develop a program their own from this course. I think the 2 big points I think that come to mind. So good job, Suril. Really, really quite impressive.
Thank you, Devendra Bhai.
Thank you. So now it is 9:13. Should we stop here or meditate?
I'm missing meditation from yesterday. Maybe we can do one, Samiji, maybe a short one. I would like to.
Okay. So for 10 minutes, can we do meditation?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So sit in comfortable posture. With keep your backbone and neck straight. Both the hands should be in the posture of knowledge, on the knees, facing upward sky. Close your eyes softly. Take a long and deep breath. Make a sound of Om for 5 times. Om. 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 Relax. Relax your body, mind, and vocal cords. Concentrate your mind on the big toe of your right leg. See the toe from within. See all the inner functions of the toe. Give suggestion to be relaxed. Relaxed. Relax. Relax. Now concentrate on the fingers of the right leg. See each of them. Feel the vibrations, sensations, functions of the fingers. Give suggestion to be relaxed. Relax. Relax. Now concentrate on the soul part. See the entire part. Give suggestion to be relaxed. Relax. Relax. See the hill. Ankles. Lower calf muscles. Upper calf muscles. Knee. Thigh up to the hip joints. See each and every part. Give suggestion to be relaxed. Relax. Relax. Feel complete relaxation in the right foot. Now shift your attention on the big toe of your left foot, starting from the toe to hip joints. See each and every part. Give auto suggestion to be relaxed. Relaxed. Relax. Experience the lower part is getting relaxed. Now concentrate on the middle part, starting from the waist up to the collarbones. See each and every organ. See the functions. Give suggestion to be relaxed, relaxed, relax. Now concentrate on both the hands, one by one, starting from the thumb up to the shoulder. See each and every part. Give suggestion to be relaxed. Relaxed. Relax. Slowly and gradually attain relaxation. Now concentrate inside the throat. See the entire throat. Functions of thyroid, parathyroid, vocal cords, trachea. See all. Give suggestion to be relaxed. The deep relaxation of throat brings relaxation in the mind and also in the body. The relaxation of the throat is important for realizing inner silence. Balanced metabolism, balance in the functions of thyroid and parathyroid. This deep relaxation of throat is very important. Give suggestion to be relaxed. Relax. Relax. Now concentrate on the facial organs. See each of them. Give suggestion to be relaxed. Relax. Relax. Now concentrate on the brain. See each and every neurons, neural connections. Give suggestion to be relaxed. The entire brain, all the neurons are getting relaxed. All the tensions, worries, stress unnecessary cheating, all are going away. The brain is completely relaxed. Now concentrate your mind on the breath. See each and every inhalation and exhalation. Be watchful, mindful to each and every breath. Making it longer. Take long and deep breath. See the entire process of breathing. When you breathe in, your navel comes out. When you breathe out, navel goes in. Now, with two long and deep breaths, we will conclude our meditation. Making two Om sounds. Conclude the meditation. Om. Om. Mm. Om Arham. Keep both the hands on the eyes and open the eyes. So please take the quiz. Most of the people have got relaxation after first or second quiz. So it is open. Even though those people who are taking late, they are also taking. So those who have missed, they should complete the quizzes so that you could be aware of what you are learning actually. And if it is not clear, you can ask anything. And it would be also with a part of your final grade when you will complete the course.
Vandami Samniji, is the quiz for week 7 out?
It is because Suril was not there, so he could not sit. So he will
He's
do
posting
this.
it now.
He
Okay.
will, yeah, he will post today.
Okay. And the other thing is also, I think everybody needs to remember that they have to upload their quiz, right? Because otherwise it's not visible. Or is it visible still, Samniji, if it's not uploaded?
No, until it is uploaded, how it can be visible?
So it's submitting is the same as uploading?
Submit. I mean, like when we take the quiz,
Mm-hmm.
and I've done a couple of quizzes, I just noticed that when I went into my classroom, it was still showing as undone, as not done, even though I had submitted and you had received. So I think the classroom is different.
Suril will answer to this. Suril?
You're mute.
Unmute.
Yeah, Suril
Because we haven't released the course. Whenever I release the course for those the entire quiz, then whoever didn't even perform it, then they will be out, right? They will definitely getting a 0. So that's why we open the quiz yet. But as soon as the people are saying, hey, they already completed all those the quiz, I will start releasing those the scores, and then after you can start seeing in your Google Classroom, those are the marks, how much the marks you have attended and everything. Okay.
Okay. What is the upload? What is that upload thing that you have to do?
No, I need to release it. So once I will release the scores, then after that one, if anybody perform the quiz, then they will not count as the deleted quiz on time.
Right, comes as submitted late. So I'm thinking on the part of the participants, when you go into Google Classroom and you do the quiz, if you finish the quiz, you get the score. It says review your score. But if you don't upload it, then it shows it hasn't been done, correct?
No, so for it is on my part, I needed to release the scores, right? You need your one, but I didn't release it until everybody has done. Okay, so that's why, because if I'm releasing, and for an example, if any person did the quiz, then and later on they will do it, but their mark will not count. It means that they already missed it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why I think last time Devendra Pai has already given a time who has not yet done.
Yes, to
Please
finish
do it. So and once they will do so, most probably I think if the Vandami permits me, and means after Sunday, this Sunday, then if everybody is doing this or up, then the Monday or Tuesday I will start releasing quiz 2, 3, 4, 1. Those are the scores, and then you can easily see how much but that marks is the same as you already receiving it in your responses, how many you have corrected. And
Okay, thank you.
So how do we know which quizzes we have taken? Because I don't remember if I've taken all of the quizzes.
Just do them again.
What's that? You do them again? Yeah, okay.
No.
So it comes
No.
on if you
It's only one responses. So
it tells
if
you
you
it's done once you go in again, right?
In Google Classroom, they are not able to see their scores, so they could also come to know that which quiz they have already
no,
taken.
we have, however we did it, means they can only submit one response. Okay, so with this the same email, if they will try to do it second response, then the quiz will not accept it.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
So, but even though if anyone has a doubt which one I didn't did it, you can either, that means contact me or Devendra Pai, and we can check offline and tell you, hey, this quiz is still been pending at your part one, because yeah, we have a backend access and we can easily see it. Okay.
There
So
are certain people who are taking the quizzes very late, means someone is has taken just the first quiz and he submitted just yesterday or before yesterday.
So they
So
will be
it,
not counted it out.
it
Automatic, in automatic system, their marks will not count it out. In manual one, we have to be just go by there and do it in a marking persons. But for that one, that's why it's best habit. As soon as those the quiz releases, please finish it within the same week, or maximum means right now with this the first one we are very lenient to keep it open even though that the week has been passed. But in future one we'll gradually close those the gaps, and if the person did it in later one, make sure that they either inform me or Devendra Pai and we have those the person, and then the later on we can add their marks into this the mark sheets one.
So this time just we have to keep the quizzes open at least of once the participants should take, whether they are taking late or in time. But at least they should have the quizzes open so that they can take in their time.
So, Suril bhai, have you closed any of the screen tests at all? Because I do
Yes,
one.
quiz 1 and I think 2 is been closed, but you can I think if you want to do, then their
No, I
marks
do
will be
one
not
every
counted either.
week, like at the end of week, but then it says missing. So I just want to make sure that I don't know how to upload it, but I've done majority of the quizzes.
So as soon as you do it, I think initially web, because right now this is the first batch, and as you already heard that, right? Vandami has already requested us to keep this the quiz is open. So make sure you have your own notes or marking system somewhere. Hey, this quiz 7 has been done, quiz 6 has been done, 7 has been done. It's pretty simple one. You can just have
Okay.
one notepad and over there
Okay.
you can individually note it. But yeah, means most probably next week up to quiz 6 we will be releasing all those the scores. So then you can see it. So most probably next week you will have, and the 7 will be open. As soon as the 7 will be closed, then we can start releasing their scores as well.
So thank you. So should we stop here?
Yes.
Vandamanu Sasamaji.
Okay. Every Saturday, 9 o'clock. Don't forget Saturday 9 o'clock. We've got Samiji for half an hour, and then we have the yoga from Meshi at 9:30 this Saturday.
We have class tomorrow?
Online. Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
No, not
Wednesday through
next 3
Friday,
days.
no class.
Okay.
But Saturday morning, we're
Saturday
back
morning at 9 o'clock.
online. Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah, and even though Devendra Pai, we can also put it in our WhatsApp group. Okay, the same thing for those the Saturday, just a reminder one.
Yeah, we have. Nina did, but we'll keep
I
it.
already put it in
Already
the yoga group.
Yeah. We'll keep reminding them though. Good point. Okay, everybody. The one session.
Yes.
Thank you, Suril Bhai, and Samiji. That was very nice meditation. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're addicted. We need a daily dose now. It's very nice.
Yes.